Alright guys, welcome back to round 2 of this playtest. We're going to get straight into it. Rogue versus Iron Fist. Alright, so it looks like Rogue is going to go first. That's a good sign. Let's try and actually win with Rogue this time. I think I have a strategy. First we're going to double up. Okay, so... Nope. What I want to do. Okay. Gain skyward ionic energy. Okay, so let's sell that. Let's spend that to gain skyward so we can show you what it does. And ionic energy on the 2 side. Alright, let's roll. Okay, so let's do 4-2. Actually. What's the influence? Possibly. There we go. 3 undefendable damage, gain a CP, and inflict influence. Nice. Yeah, so let's do that 3 undefendable, influence. Alright, let's see. Sass. Let's keep that for now. Alright, pass turn. Chakra. There is good card right there. I'm gonna do that. Discard that. CP. Got an extra ability that we can't use. Alright, so let's do our influence. Alright, that influence did nothing. Alright. 2, 3, 4. 2, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, large trait, deal 7, gain chakra. Roll, collapse damage. 4. Then deal 7 damage. Okay, so deal 1 damage. And let's use skyward here. So we want to roll both rolled dice. And that does nothing. Cool. Oh, I may pay CP to roll it. To reroll my dice? I may reroll my dice, sure. I'll pay CP. Now they're equal, so I prevent 4 damage. So I only take 3 damage. And I get an iconic energy from that. Okay, cool. Now this turn. Add this extra ability that we're going to be spamming, and then we'll pass turn. Okay, so draw a card. That. Upgrade that. Okay. 1, 2, 3. 4. Small, straight, influence, 7 damage, then let's plus 2 and plus 1, so that's 10 damage and an influence. Okay. 3 chakra and damage dealt back. Okay, and with that, we will pass turn. Chakra. Spend 2 chakra on this extra ability. Roll influence. I think it's a 1 or a 3. Yeah, 1 or 3, so we lose our roll attempts. So we only have 2 roll attempts. 3, so that's 6. Gain 3 chakra. And deal 6. Defendable. And then spend 3. Let's spend 2. Add 2 more damage. And we'll keep that for now. Alright. How much damage? We dealt 6. We dealt 8 undefendable damage. So that's plus 2. That is a small straight. And that's a large. So 2 influence, 9, plus 2 is 11. Plus 2 is 11. Alright, so plus 2 is 11. 11 defendable. Gain a chakra. Deal 1 back. Take 11. Alright, this game is going a lot better than last time. Alright, so gain a chakra. That. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to spend 3 chakra to heal 3. Then I want to roll, and then roll again. Alright, so we keep our 3 roll attempts, which is fine. Okay. 3 undefendable damage. 3 undefendable damage are 4 and 2 chakra. 3 undefendable damage. I'll do this one. 3 undefendable damage, and I'll choose to gain a backstrike because it's better. Alright, pass turn. Also dealt less than 6, so gain ionic energy. That's going to be nice. Alright, so we've got some here. There we go. Leech, gain ionic energy, roll 1. On a 4, steal 3 health and gain ionic energy. You may pay 1 to increase the value of this die by that. Okay, if I increase the value of the die, it'll still be 5. I can increase it to a 6. To a 6. I'd be able to steal. I'd have to spend 2 CP. But if I do that, I can steal 4 health. Yeah. So I heal 4. Iron Fist takes 4. And since I stole, I didn't attack, so backstrike means nothing. Got it. Alright, I'll pass turn. Iron Fist, you have a lot of CP, which you can use to basically, also gain a chakra. Alright, back on the B train. Alright, 8 undefendable damage and 4 chakra, so that's 2. And let's spend 3. Don't spend, yeah, spend 2 to make it 10 undefendable damage. Means this. Staff limit is 4. I can only use 2 per turn. But I think it'll be still fine. I think. You know what? I might as well. 2 CP and 1 CP. Add 2 and gain 3 chakra, so that's max. 2 more damage. I'm gonna spend 3 chakra. Alright. So. Okay. Alright, let's pass turn. Alright, so... No, I don't want to do this. Why do I keep picking up this board? Oh, leech. Damn it. I want to do damage, though. Dang it to hell, dang it to hell. There's a small, and there's a large. Inflict 2 influence. Deal 9 damage, but let's get rid of that and that to add plus 3, so that is now 12 damage. 12 incoming damage. I gain a chakra. I do 1 damage back. Let's do back strike. I do 2 damage back as well. And yeah, but I still take 12. Nice. I still got that ionic energy. Alright. Iron Fist turn. Remove status token from a chosen player. I'll save that. Because I got my chakra here. Roll once. Boom. Roll again. 2 6s. So influence, not that great. Fours, 5s. Okay, well that was garbage. Nope. Can't do anything besides... Do I have another thing I can do? Nope. I don't even have enough. I just gotta do that, I guess. Deal 5 damage. No 3 of a kind either. Alright, let's just spend this to make it better. So 5 plus 3, that's 8 damage. And a pair of those prevent 2 damage, that's 7 damage we're taking. Taking 7 or more damage. Get a plus 2 ion. And let's spend this and get rid of that. Alright, for that we'll pass turn. Spend on that. Spend 1 CP to gain this back. Alright, so now what we want to do is we want to get a 3. Or leech, I guess. No, but I can spend up to 4 this turn. Shoot. I don't think you can add damage. I gotta do it. Come on, 3. Nothing. Well, let's just do this then. Change this to a 6. And activate this. Gain 1 CP. Nice. Gain a Skyward. Also nice. Deal 7 damage, which is now 8, 9, 10 damage. Not enough to kill, but still close enough. Gain Chakra. Deal 1 back. Deal 10 damage. Yeah. Nice. Alright, with that we'll pass. Chakra. Alright, we got an attack modifier. Well, you know I'm gonna do this. Alright, we didn't get it. No, we did. Change that to a 6. And I win. Alright, well, that was fun. Rogue pretty much could have won there if Iron Fist didn't get his ultimate on the last turn. That is a sad way to go, but honestly I do think that is the strategy with Rogue, is to just keep spamming the straights and leech. If you get this and this, there's no reason to use this or this. This one's useful, and this one's useful, but this is not useful. This is very useful, and these will just, so really just bounce off these 3 right here. But otherwise, Iron Fist just too good for Rogue right now. He did activate his ultimate. I mean, what are the odds? If he did this, he wouldn't have gotten any. Let's see here. No, he wouldn't have done anything. Rogue would have still won, so yeah. That's just unfortunate, but you know what? Couldn't have afforded it. Alright, so Iron Fist wins. Make sure to like if you like, dislike if you don't, subscribe down below if you're new to the channel, comment down below which matchup you'd like to see next. I think I'm going to do Iron Fist versus the Ninja, and then I think we're going to be all good for him for now. But I'll see you guys in the next video. Toodaloo! Toodaloo!